Dr. Bethy Mangano. Who are you? I like the glasses. Oh, uh-oh. That moved on its own. I didn't touch it.
War. War never changes.
Careful! The crust here is fragile, and you really don't want to risk an acidic bath, especially without wearing good protective gear, or being immune. That works well too. I guess you must have a really good reason to risk your health like this.
What exactly am I risking my health with? Hello, it's nice to know someone cares.
Of course I care. Everyone should care. It's in our best interest as a species to preserve a viable gene pool. You probably know that without sufficient diversity, the entire population dies out. I prefer that we avoid that. You're probably a good person too, so there's that.
I really
Well, now
appreciate
that the
that.
social niceties have occurred, I should get back to work. Unless you have questions for me.
I think I might. Oh, there's a charisma check. Do you have a map? I've gotten lost in your... Oh, whoa. Is this a companion? Why are you mucking around with dirt? You're a ghoul. What happened? Do you know anything about this town? Well... Oh, man. I don't think that I'll be able to reactivate this one if I back out, so I'm going to have to go the intelligence route.
Well, the simple answer is that I specialize in the study of soil with an emphasis on how to encourage plant growth. Most laymen underestimate the crucial role of good soil. If plants don't grow, you don't eat. Xenophanes put it well. For all things come from Earth, and all things end by becoming Earth. Here, read this and you might learn something.
You're a ghoul. What happened?
You noticed. Just what a lady likes to hear. Hi, I can't help but notice you're a monster.
Ouch.
Fair enough. I was exposed to rather more radiation than a person should be without being directly impacted by sharp or blunt objects. So I survived, but fundamentally transformed. Happily, I kept my wits about me, unlike the poor ravenous souls that lurk nearby.
Right. Do you know anything about this town?
No, not much. I know it's called Clarksburg, because I saw signs. Other than that, I stayed clear of it. It's crawling with angry mutated humans. There's a shooting range nearby with a very enthusiastic attendant. And I've heard some bugle calls from further that direction as well. It may be recorded, though. It seems pretty regular. Still, it might be a sign of civilization. I haven't checked into it.
Right. It's probably better that you don't. I have got to go.
Ciao. I'll get back to it.
I'm actually... Ooh, Tesla? Okay, I think I might have that one, but... Bethy Mangano. I want to check. It said, what, level 8 or 10? Let's see if we can actually bump up our charisma. We do have a few things here that might actually help. Right, so we've got carry weight. We've got some of this stuff. It gives you... Ooh. Can give you just a little extra charm. Character for 2 minutes. Right, so Nuka-Cola Quantum Candy. We're gonna drink one of those just because we need to drink something. Purified water. We probably should drink a bit more, actually. And I'll drink a salt. I'll eat one of those. Okay, so that's good on food that adds charisma, right? So we've got some aid then. We've got... Intelligence, we don't need that yet. Sneak. Day Tripper, this adds +3 charisma. +5 charisma with the Great Mentats. That's perception. Do we've got anything else? No. But +2 to all special for 2 minutes. Okay, we might need that. Let's see if this is enough to maybe activate it. Hopefully we'll get lucky and be able to select that option.
Oh, there you are. Are you back to learn more about the exciting career of an ethologist?
Maybe. Oh, I need 12? Is there a... I don't think there might be.
Oh, there you are. Are you back to learn more about the exciting career of a etaphologist?
Oh, I failed. It won't let me do it. It won't let me do it. Okay, so I'll have to come back. I don't think that there's actually a punch card machine anywhere nearby. Anywhere? We're not really near a train station. It's kind of disappointing. Maybe if I put away my weapon. There we go. Run a little bit faster. The dock should be on the other side of this church right there. There she is. Okay, great. This should give us enough charisma to actually discuss this option with her. Let's see.
Oh, there you are. Are you back to learn more about the exciting career of a etaphologist?
Yes, charisma plus 12. Do you have a map? I've gotten lost in your eyes.
Well, aren't you a charmer? My mom always said I should thank those that compliment me. So thank you. But I know I'm not much to look at now. Your words are kindness. I try not to be sensitive to my situation, but... well, it's hard on the self-esteem. It's better than being dead. Plus, there are some advantages. I could go into really toxic places without fear of radiation. So that's nice.
That is nice. Oh, is that it? Okay, well...
Ciao. I'll get back to it.
Oh. Alright. Well, I did go back to Crater. I switched back to my sneaky sniper build. But it was fun to kind of figure out what else she would say. It's really fun to dive into the other alternate speech checks just to make sure, there are special things or special conversations, and it's just kind of neat to find out more about certain characters. Unfortunately, this was not a companion, but it's much nicer to run into NPCs with variable speech choices, and aside from just encountering the one-liners. The one-liners are nice too. They do add to the environment, but being able to have a conversation with some NPCs is kind of fun too. Now here is a Mirelurk Queen at level 60. Not a terrible one, but maybe we'll have some fun and take it out anyway. Oh, she's a bit of a tough one. There's gotta be a... oh, she's foaming at the mouth. She's getting close. Oh, she's spitting already. Oh, shoot. I thought somebody was sneaking up behind me. Are you gonna climb up here? What's going on? Is that it? I guess that's it. And I'm taking some hits here. Right, a nice good old stim pack. That was actually quite easy. It wasn't terrible. Ooh, a forest treasure map. One day we're gonna do all those. Maybe during the live streams. And I'll leave the rest. Today's adventure brings us to the Unsolved Tracking Terror. Search the police station in Monongah for clues. Now there's 4 clues right off the bat. And the Monongah police station should be somewhere down here. Or down that way. I guess in that part of town. Ooh, we've got a ways to go actually. Can I get down safely? Ow. Okay, I just got to town. And the mole miners are attacking the Scorched Beast. I don't know if I should help them. Oh, crikey, here we go. Dude, oh, it's a mailbox. I'm teaming up with the mole miners. Ouch. Where is the mole miner that's shooting at me? Good grief. Stay still. Reload, reload. Come on, come on. There you go. Down for the count. Finally. Oh, oh, what the? Jeez. I guess it's time to loot. Okay, so we're looking for the police station, which I guess would have to be this building. There's not any other ones left. And there's a police car outside, or what was once a police car. So we're looking for clues now. Anybody here? Forensics report. Might be a clue. West Virginia State Forensics Lab Animal Print Identification Request. Standard procedure for animal identification is to provide a photograph of footprints, spoor, scat, or other traces of evidence. Scat is poop. Where was I? Along with a plaster cast of the footprints and samples of all other materials. In this case, only a poor quality photograph was provided. We strongly urge that officer involved be sent for retraining. From the photo, it appears to be the footprint of a bear that has a club foot. We assigned a 37% likelihood to this determination. There is a 22% chance that this is a false print made by pranksters. Dr. Paul, Assistant Forensic Analysis. Alright, that's one clue. Package for Sheriff Darcy. What is that? Shanghai Sally chapter added, casino shootout added. What is this giving me? Shanghai Sally? Conclusion added? What did I just pick? I'm gonna have to investigate that. Missing the Priblos. Missing Jane Ann Raymond Priblo. Last seen Priblo Curios in Somerville. Ah, this is the taxidermy place. Facts. Janelle is a skilled hunter and taxidermist. Raymond handles the day-to-day business front. Raymond's delivery truck is missing. The Priblos hunt unusual creatures. Janelle owns a few hunting camps. Note: the Priblos may have encountered a dangerous creature near one of their campsites. If you find their delivery truck, beware of predators nearby and alert authorities. Yes, we actually did conclude that case. It was like a weird giant wolf. Okay, so we only found one clue though, so that's kind of interesting. We're looking for a lot more. Question is, where? Any clues in here? Straight jacket. Okay, that just seems like something I can equip, not necessarily a clue. There's handcuffs on the floor. Wait a second. Police uniform. Okay, I don't really care for that. I like my uniform. Here's another piece of paper. Animal control report. Monongah Police Department Animal Control. We have received 9 separate sightings of a large bear-like animal in the region. 5 of these occurred around the same small lake. See the attachment for a map and exact coordinates. It may be related to the mauling and deaths of the 2 hikers last month. Jackson lives in a shack on the lake. He refuses to provide his full name or any ID. He appears to have a military background, and it might be worth looking through military records if his identity is required. Jackson claims to have seen a bear-like beast on the shores of the lake. He refused to say anything more. We'll have to get a search warrant for his property to see if he had any evidence inside. I was also contacted by a Dr. RV. He was asking about bear sightings in the area. He wouldn't say why he wanted to know, so I told him nothing. Strange fellow. Grace Unger, Ranger. Right. That is clue number 2. Turn on our Pip-Boy light. Police uniform. This is a good place to find police uniforms. Ooh, ammo. I don't really need. Don't really need that ammo. Okay. Is this it? Incident evaluation. Okay, Monongah Police Department officer complaint review. Complaints have been lodged about Officer Jack Dimwitty's response to a 1091 animal sighted at Mrs. Claiborne's home. Mrs. Claiborne claims the officer assaulted her for no good reason. A loaded shotgun with her prints on it was found at the scene. She claims it was to protect herself from the alleged animal. Our conclusion is that Officer Jack Dimwitty acted with proper force, albeit with excessive zeal. The presence of the shotgun makes his use of force appropriate, despite Mrs. Claiborne's advanced age of 91 and the fact that she had the shotgun balanced on her walker. That's interesting. We are putting Officer Jack Dimwitty in for a official oversight committee. Geraldine Dimwitty, spokesperson. Or chairperson. Right. Is that it? Is that it? I'm missing one piece of evidence. Where could that be? Maybe on the terminal. Okay. Not this one. It's not this one. These are all meeting minutes. Okay, so this terminal does appear to be active too. Incident reports 1542. Ah, okay. Received a request to answer a 1091 animal sighted call at Mrs. Claiborne's residence. Upon arriving, she was barricaded in her house with a loaded shotgun. Following standard procedure, I serpentined across her yard and broke down her front door. Sweeping her legs out from under her, I disarmed her. Wasn't she 91 or something? You sweeped a 91-year-old? Jesus. Later that night, I visited her in the hospital. Mrs. Claiborne was belligerent and initially refused to talk to me, using the phrase dumbass psycho cop. Eventually, she relented and said her hip was healing nicely. That's hilarious. Mrs. Claiborne reported that she had seen a large... what else? A large what? Threatening animal on her property. She claimed it was the size of a bear but walked upright. Returning to her residence, I was only able to find one animal print. The rest had been trampled by SWAT and CSU staff. The print will be sent to forensics next week. Officer Jack Dimwitty. This dude sweeped an old lady. Holy cow. Alright, I guess we've got to find clues around the lake. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's the Yaogwai. Yep, there is a bear here. There is a bear here. Maybe... Can I? Oh, yes! I feel much safer now. Diseased Savage Yaogwai. Maybe this is the bear. Nice hit. Nice second hit. Nice third hit. Now, just to be clear, we should probably scan the area, make sure that there is in fact no other Yaogwai here. I think we're safe. Maybe we should go check out the Yaogwai body if we can. Are any of these chunks floating? Yeah. And that's it. Not necessarily clues though. So I am looking for clues. Okay, I know that this is an elevator down into the silo, or yeah, it should be the missile silo, at least one of them. Is that a clue? Jackson's note. Department of Defense. I'm going stir crazy up here. I know my assignment is to stay here and dissuade people from poking their noses where they don't belong. But God, it's boring. If I see one more lost hunter, I'm gonna put a cap in him myself. Had a biologist nosing around here too. Claimed he was looking for a special animal of his. Wouldn't tell me much other than it was big and dangerous. But he really seemed to want it. Told him to fuck off just like the others. It seems I have a friend on the lake. Sometimes at dusk or dawn, I'll see a bear snuffling about the opposite shore. At least, I think it's a bear. Could be what that biologist was looking for. I think there's something wrong with it. It doesn't walk right or sound right. A ranger came around asking about it, but I sent her packing just like that nosy biologist. It always seems to come and go by the stream that feeds the lake. I could probably track it upstream. I've asked permission to hunt it down, but my request was denied. It hasn't come too close to the shack yet. If it does, it will be one dead bear. Second Lieutenant James Cord. James Cord was actually the Jackson character. That's his real name, I guess. Now that's only one clue. I'm still looking for another. It's definitely not the Overseer log. Is this a radio? Ah, would you know it? He was right. Page from Dr. Frank's journal. Entry number 723. A strange man in a shack by the lake accosted me. He was very rude and not at all helpful. I'm going upstream to find my Fluffy. Okay. Track the animal by searching the stream for signs. The stream? I guess we're going upstream. Wait a second. There's oh, bones. Bones of a human foot, gnawed by a bear with broken or deformed teeth. Is that it? Okay. There's a number of foxes over here. Oh, okay, more bones. Bones of animals that appear to have been killed by a bear with deformed teeth. So far, it seems like the biggest issue this bear has is just needing a dentist. I think I missed something, or either it's up there, so I need to kind of work my way this way. Oh, more bones. Bones of animals that appear to have been killed by a bear or wolf. Bear or wolf with unusual teeth? Interesting. Okay. Maybe they shared a meal? A note. Last page. Oh. I hate ticks. Last page from Dr. Frank's journal. Entry number 726. I found Fluffy's den, but I haven't approached it yet. He seems calm. I'm going to see if I can sedate him. Okay. Okay, I think this is the den. Yeah, this looks like a cave. Oh, there's a tick. Great. No, thank you, Mr. Tick. Oh, there's actually bodies. Ooh. What the heck is that sound? There's just gunshots in the background? It might just be gunshots. Okay, it sounded very strange. Skeleton, examine, settler, a radstag, the tick I killed, dead mutated bear, examine. Ear tag, subject J12 Fluffy. Okay. Another settler. This must be the doctor. Yep. Dr. Frank's journal. Entry 411. The tests have been going so well. I've spliced the glands and pieces of brain matter from a gecko into a fish to make a completely new creature. I'm going to be rich. I need to try larger animals. Entry 502. Had some problems with the mouse... The mousel cat hybrid? What? It kept gnawing its own leg off. Okay, that sounds bad. Mouse cat? Mouse... Oh, it's mouse/cat. It's a mouse cat hybrid. Entry 555. I had such hopes for the dog cat. It would have been the perfect pet. I would have made a fortune off of them. Entry 673. I've created a new technique for brain grafts. The animal shelter won't give me any more dogs, cats, but I was able to rescue a wounded bear. Adding a little bovine brain and glands should make it more docile. Entry 695. I've named my hybrid bear Fluffy. He seems to like me. I'm able to growl into its cage and pet it. I'm able to crawl into its cage and pet it. Entry 719. Fluffy has begun to exhibit fits of rage. I had to put a shock collar on him. He still likes to be scratched. I think that's supposed to be scratched behind the ears, but I have to wait for the right time. Entry 723. Fluffy has escaped. His shock collar was ripped off. I've got to find him. Entry 724. The Monongah police say there are sightings of large animals down by the lake, by some lake. It sounds like Fluffy. They also said 2 hikers were killed in the area. I got a sneak peek at the forensics report. My poor Fluffy killed them. I didn't want to take that. I wanted to leave it. Can I just leave that? It wouldn't let me drop it. Alright, now there's one clue left. Examine the skeleton. Name tag reads Nova Biologist Dr. Frank. Okay, I guess we've solved this mystery. Crazy guy was actually splicing animals together. How weird is that? Oh well. Jeez, this guy's got a lot of arrows in him too. Alright, well I guess maybe if we go back to Raiderpunk now, hopefully he'll have a new mystery on our hands and we'll be able to complete all of his quests. Hey Wastelanders, don't forget to check out the description of my videos for a lot more content and fun. You'll find links to my other platforms like my Twitter or Discord community where you can find out more about my other projects. A link to my merch store where you can grab exclusive Dom Quantum merchandise, and a few other beneficial and charitable links as well. But more importantly, you'll have all of this easily accessible over on the Capital Wasteland Travel Guide website, where you'll also find additional information about the cast, never before seen images of each discovered Fallout location, stories of the traveler and his journeys between each episode, and so much more. If you liked today's episode, do me the huge favor of hitting that like button, and if you really liked it, you can also subscribe. It's completely free. You can also let me know what you thought of today's episode by dropping a comment below. I try to respond to everyone. But if you feel like that's not enough, you can directly show your support by hitting that super thanks button, or even hitting the join button to become a channel member. There are various tiers listed with different rewards. Regardless of how you choose to show your support, it's all very much appreciated, so thank you. You know, at this angle, I think my biggest question is, how are those glasses staying on your face? You have no nose. This is beyond science. Okay, I've run back to Crater. There's got to be a punch card machine somewhere around here. Here we go. Nice. Now, I need something with high charisma. High charisma. Smooth talker. There we go. I've been kind of preparing that. What does that give us? Charisma 21. Alright, let's get back to Dr. Ananga. Oh, my stuff's wearing off. I gotta get back there super quick. Don't attack me. Please don't attack me. Please. Oh. Oh, why? What the? Haha. Haha. Come on. There you go. Where is it? It's way up there. It might not even find me. I'm just gonna try to get out of here. Not sure what kind of signs I need to be looking for, though. I swear if I find feces, I'm gonna be very disturbed.